eating out of a Ziploc bag? Bro, we came to America for a reason. I'm here, Juan's here, and we are back with another one. So today, as you can tell, the engine that we were doing is no longer in service. So, okay, relax. We bought another engine, so that's the good news. Yeah! Okay. I love the sound effect. We bought a new engine, it's good to go. We did the oil, we'll show you guys everything that we've done just because there's a couple things that you need to do before you could actually drop it into this car. So we've did everything that we can and it's all F-body accessories for that, but that's for a whole nother video. Today, we're actually gonna get this thing to actually be a roller, hopefully, right? We've got the rear subframe, we got all the bushings done. Everything is pretty much ready to go. That's the rear subframe itself, got the trailing arms, all that. And the bolts, if you're like me, if you're OCD and you take out these bolts, get these bolts. The thing is, these are usually very rusted, right? Because it's just an old car. So we got these, you put them in this. Come. Where's the Rust-Oleum? Okay, so there's Rust-Oleum. You use Rust-Oleum. I forgot what it's called. Yeah, now I'm gonna find it.
The spray paint Rust-Oleum or what? What are you talking about?
Hold on, I'm gonna find it.
This is what I'm working with.
Okay, I'm gonna find it, right? Alright, so we got the Evapor Rust. This stuff is really good if you have bolts that are rusted. Usually they end up coming out and looking like this, just to give you an example. They look rusted like this, but then you end up leaving them. We left them for 24 hours and pretty much just grab your Tupperware, put them in here, and then just leave them for 24 hours. After they're done, make sure you wash them, then clean them up. We pretty much didn't even have to hit them with the wire wheel, and look at how good this thing looks. And if you're wondering why they're on here, it's because this is gonna give you guys a little secrets of the trade here. Now that it's like this, we're gonna spray these with the spray paint so that they actually look silver and brand new. And then as soon as we hit them with the socket, the spray paint is gonna come off. That's the secrets of the trade. So yeah, looks good. And now we can hit them with spray paint.
What's this?
These are the bushings that go for your rear subframe. So these are what actually ends up going to the bushing themselves. And these were pretty much rusted, but we just sprayed over the rust because we don't care. So, well, it looks good, no? Looks like aluminum. Aluminium. It's aluminum or aluminum? Aluminum? Whatever, one of those. Look at that, it's dry. Perfect, let's get to these. And then let's put this here. Perfect. All right, Rust-Oleum. First off, this is like a commercial for Rust-Oleum, so shout out to Rust-Oleum. You guys are helping for everything.
Sponsor us.
Sponsor us, Rust-Oleum, please help, so that we can keep spraying the car. And mind you, no garage open, no nothing, no PPE needed here because this is safe spray paint. You can breathe this stuff in. That's how good this stuff is.
Just send it.
Just send it. So
Full send, baby.
perfect. Now we're done. Oh my god. How's it smell? Fresh, clean.
Wiz Khalifa wouldn't be this high.
No. Look at this guy. You're doing great. If you're wondering why we're hitting this with the heat gun, is because we're spraying this stuff in the winter and it's cold and you're not actually supposed to be using spray. What temperature do you think this is? Literally based on 70 degrees. So that's what this can says, and obviously it's like 30 out here. So make sure you hit them with a little heat so this way it sticks and you don't have any issues. What do you think? As soon as we hit it with the socket, it's gonna come off? Yeah? Yeah. Perfect. I love that for us. Oh. Yeah, yeah.
Hello?
What were you drinking over here? Can we just, please, look at what Juan's drinking or eating. What is that?
If you ever go to New York,
what is that? My dude's drinking
know
and
what that
eating.
is.
My dude's eating out of a Ziploc bag. Jeez. Bro, we came to America for a reason. Jesus Christ. Alright. With the bolts. The reason why we sprayed them like this is because this way, when you take the bolt out, they look great and you haven't sprayed any of the threads, because obviously the threads we don't want to spray because we don't want to have any issues with this thing going into the car. So if you do them this way, you'll get the top half, which is, the head is painted and the rest is not. So perfect, look at that. Bam. Beautiful. And then now, remember how in the other video we're talking about how we're going to try to figure out which bolt goes to where, because we got all these bolts and we need to figure out which one goes where because nothing's really labeled. The eccentric ones, these are for the suspension, so we know that, just because, look at these two, those are easy. The rest, what we're gonna do is, because I'm too smart for this, we ended up buying a tool.
I see it.
Alright, So we ended up buying this. This is a digital caliper, right? Come in here, and
Doesn't
then
that stop your car?
yes, this is the caliper that stops your car. Come in over here like this, boop, right to here, bam, 84.5. What do you think?
Inches?
No, millimeters. Does that look right? Yeah? Okay. The reason why we got this thing is because if you go on Real OEM, this is a huge thing for you guys. So if you guys have an E36, E46, any kind of BMW, new, old, whatever, go on Real OEM. You'll be able to find the bolts. You'll be able to find every part number you need, which is super helpful because then you could just use the part number onto FCP Euro. Go on there, buy whatever you need. And this way, it tells us what the bolts are and then tells us that it's the M12 by 1.5 pitch by 80. So we just end up measuring these and then figuring out which one's 80 and which one's not, and then which one's so on. And then we just do that until we figure out which bolt goes where, and then hopefully we could throw the suspension back together.
So the lowers are the uppers are the lowers.
Something like that.
What are you doing right now?
Hopefully you're getting this freaking bolt in. This is, alright, so if you're doing this on your car, make sure you put the upper control arms first before you,
Put the subframe. I mean, I tried to tell him, but he didn't want to listen.
Okay.
He likes to struggle. I mean, the good thing is, you kind of have the space, but you kind of don't, since you don't have a differential here. I've seen worse.
There you go. Magic. Done.
That's it. We're done for the day.
What's up for the day? We only got 10 days.
10 days?
Yeah. To get the cage.
What's left?
Well, I'm saying we gotta put the rear end back together before those 10 days so that it's a roller. Yeah.
What we got done so far?
We got the rear subframe in there. We got the upper control arms. And now we just need the camber arms. And then we need the trailing arms on.
So what are we waiting for on the trailing arms?
We're waiting to be able to do the bearings. That's gonna go in here. Do the bearings and then do the hubs because we have brand new hubs, new bearings, all that. And then throw in our little brackets for the trailing arms. So yeah, now we're waiting.
Quick update. We're playing the guessing game.
Yeah.
So far, we got lucky. Somewhat. This guy.
It's a lot of guessing.
It's a lot of guessing. Yeah, you see how organized he is.
Okay.
It's like building a Lego set.
The area is small. That's the problem. But let me tell you guys something. Make sure, do not be like me, and Juan's kind of right in this area. Please label every single bolt and every single spot that it goes to, just so you're not wasting time. We would have probably had this thing done if we weren't playing Legos, like I said. But we're here, and now we're doing the trailing arms. And then after that, we'll just have the camber arms, and then we're done. And then it'll be rolled. So let me show you guys. For these, remember we got the Drift Tech brackets. These are going to go on. It's with the rev shift bushings that's already pressed in there. And then this just slides right on. Slides right on.
A little squeak.
Alright.
So let me ask you a question. How do you know what side is what?
It was a lot of trial and tribulations. So we had to try like 4 different times to see which one goes where. So after that, we figured it out. And now we know this side goes on to the passenger side. So just feed your bolt through. This one we didn't paint. So if you're looking, yeah, I know. It's not. This thing is terrible. There we go. Perfect. Now we can tighten this. This one we're gonna Ugga-Dugga.
Ugga-Dugga?
Yeah.
Oh, my favorite, boys.
We need the 18 to hold the 18. Okay, so hold that. Come in, and then I think it might be too tight. Ah, si benya.
I didn't feel a damn thing.
Yeah, I know. Of course you didn't. Alright, what's going on out here, dude? Going back to hand tools.
That's what happens when you don't know how to use power tools.
Okay. Okay.
Why is it so loose now?
The problem is, how tight should we make these? I feel like it's too loose.
What's that loosey goosey you got going on there? What?
I know. So listen, this side was an absolute nightmare. Well, both sides are gonna be a nightmare. But getting the Drift Tech brackets in with the car aligned is awful. So and I've done this before on the other vert too as well. It's just not gonna be a fun time. But
is it a 1-person job? 3 people?
If you have 2 people, bring 2 people. If you have 2 jacks, use 2 jacks. And now we got a nice new jack because we needed it.
Ooh, look at that.
But everything else is on, and like I said at the few videos ago, we are running BC coils, and you can't go wrong with the BCs. So if you are looking into suspension, if you're looking into something to get, the BCs are where it's at. So look at that thing, beautiful. The black and the gold is just... So this side's all done. Now the only thing this side needs is the camber arm, and then we could just do that. We don't even need that right now. So this side we're gonna leave alone for now, and then we're gonna go do the other side, and then the car's gonna be rolling. So it's gonna be sick. Yeah. We are officially done for today. We've got the upper control arms, the rear subframe, the trailing arms, and the suspension. So we got the springs, the struts, everything. The only thing left is the camber arms, and that could wait. We don't need those. Everything's just loosely fit on just because we need to get everything welded for the rear end. If you guys remember, we cut out all this stuff. So that all needs to get done. So we're not really going to go crazy on the rear subframe. Like, that's why we didn't put a diff in yet, anything like that. And so that stuff could wait. So we got pretty far today, which I'm happy with, because normally if you watch these videos, we don't get pretty far. But today we got pretty far. It's snowing, so Juan's probably gonna sleep over because it's getting bad out there. You know, I need somebody to sleep with. I don't know if you guys could tell, we got the suspension on, and then all the way, obviously you see all the brand new bushings, and then, you know, we're gonna cut this off because we don't want that. But yeah, everything's brand new. So, look at that thing. I can't believe we got here. Perfect.
Bless you.
I just sneeze it. God damn it, I hate people.
I know, so do I.
Alright. Oh. Alright. So, listen, it wouldn't be us doing something if I hadn't forgot to put something on. So, we forgot to put this thing at the top, so this is what goes onto your shock
Again,
tube.
he thinks we're French.
He literally was like, yeah, no, this is perfect. This is perfect. So, don't
No.
Right.
I told him it was missing stuff. He goes, nah, it's fine.
He literally said this is whatever. Alright, listen. We're done with this for today, and then now it's a roller. I know it's not on the ground yet, you guys didn't see it, but it's done for today, and now we can actually get it on the ground, put the wheels on, all that, but you guys don't want to see that. So, we're done, and I hope you guys like this video, because now we actually have a roller, and then we can now go get work done to this thing, and then we're not going to make it to the March event. I don't think. I don't know. We'll see. We're going to try. But, as always, make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe, all the other good stuff, and we'll see you on the next one.